of the people that originally lived on this island when it was originally invaded in that year. We had a paradise, a bunch of noble lords. We were a peaceful people on our own accord, but there were thoughts from the wise, a war would arise, the medicine men have pursued us in the skies. We used to walk around naked except for a nagua painted, wearing shells and other kinds of decorations. We will feast on iguanas, sleep on hamacas, eating cassava and guava, speak with maracas, smoking tobacco, drinking water out of calabash, washing by the waterfall, watching for the caravan. One day, Huracan brought a storm from the ocean, and when the sky opened up, I saw them approaching. Red cross on the flag, flying from the ship, stepped on our shores with iron in their grips, claimed our land in a language we didn't understand. Still we gave them gifts as we stood in the sand, extended our hands to get cut by the blades of their swords as they laughed and swore they had it made. Their white skin illuminated by the lightning, we had never seen this type of thing. It was frightening, glinted off the glare from the armor that they wore. Thick-bearded conquistador carnivores riding on top of a four-legged beast. We prayed they turn around and start headed to the east. Many of my tribe awoke from banana leaves, soaked in insanity, focused on strategy, cause it was madness how we were labeled as savage and they stole our land in the name of St. John the Baptist. They took our women for exotic, marveled at their shapes, at the beauty in their face and all upon their waists. And said there was a tribute that we had to pay. Bring the gold where we say, or your fingers go away. Anyone over 14 was expected to give auto or cotton or part with a limb. See, we had broke bread, so we couldn't comprehend. Thought that these beings were gods and not men. Even though we were friendly, they'd steal all our zemis and raided the crops till our fields were all empty. And this was before we even knew machetes. They went and ate up all the yuca and the yuca yeke. And pretty soon our children were starving too. After we showed them how to grill fish on a barbecue, they wanted to hate us, degrade us, take us, enslave us, rape us, made us. But we heard the drums playing in the distance and we gathered at the bate in an instance, calling on the warriors, the proud and the brave, waiting for the sun and moon to come out of the caves, wondering what would come next out of them waves, thundering our festivals with gunpowder ablaze, dancing with my ancestors, preparing for battleships. I broke out my war club, put poison on my arrow tips. They must have heard us, or wanted to unearth us, but how many murders would it take to convert us? They set the wild dogs loose upon the people. We had never seen humans so cruel and so evil. They killed our caciques, so we fled to the mountains, took their forts down, and they came back with thousands. Disease would spread wherever they breathed. The amount of devastation one couldn't conceive. And they would leave and they'd come back again. Eventually, they started bringing Africans. The Spaniards forbade their religious practices, so they hid their gods behind saints that were Catholic. Forced to work in a foreign land, farming sugar cane. Some escaped and we joined together to break the chains. But our weaponry couldn't match their technology. Story of our lives, horrible atrocities. One day, when I found out they had burned my bohio, I quickly went around and went down by the Rio. Made it to the canoe as the cannonballs flew. Slid off into the night, said a prayer to Yoka'u. Moved my people deeper in the jungle on the island. Now my bloodline lives on and still surviving, pointing out directions to descendants in the afterlife. And pretty soon I'm coming back for my paradise. Thank you.